chatting to a farmer from Nottingham Road. I spoke to him about the Nottingham Road should become a village, and without going into the whole story about it, I ended up getting involved to build what was Gowrie Village. More important is why we were doing it there. Jub had a neighbouring farm, and he said, "Look, this farm's too small for dairy farming now. Let's do something with it." And we said, "Well, why don't we put a golf course?" And I realised that 3 of the top 5 state courses of America were built by people building their first-time golf courses. That was Pine Valley, Pebble Beach, and Marion. So I said to my partners, "Chaps, look, let me go and do a trip overseas again." By then, I'd done about 10 trips to Scotland. And with the purpose of looking at it was Pioneers number 2, Marion and Dornoch were the sort of 3 courses I spent a lot of time at. And I'll go design it myself and build it. And that's how it went. We came back. Peter had done a layout, and I went off to pay for it. And he said, "If you use it, pay me. If you don't, throw it away." And as it turned out, we didn't use any of the layout as designed by Peter. We routed it completely differently. Department of Agriculture limited us to 9 holes, and we couldn't put houses around the holes, which was great. Because they said if it ever has to go back, if the course fails, they want to be able to convert it back to farming. So that's how we kicked the whole scheme off. As I say, I spent a week in the archives of Donald Ross, spent time up at Marion, and then spent a week up at Dornoch. We built the whole course with a tractor and a dam scoop, and a small bulldozer which we used on the greens. The chap who built dams, in fact, who knew nothing about golf, drove the bulldozer for us. And consequently, we built it for a fraction